Welcome back to another episode of Short and Sweet, where the reviews are short.
And it's really sweet that they shared it with us. It's really sweet the Woodford Reserve has shared their new Tawny Port, Bourbon, and Rye blend finish with us.
So this, like you just said, is a blend of bourbon and rye that is then blended with more bourbon that was finished in Tawny Port barrels. So a portion of it is not blended, and a portion of it is blended. Kind of going with that Blood Oath style blending there.
Sure, yeah. All right.
And it comes in at standard 90.4 proof.
94.4, yeah. And the normal Woodford proof. Now, obviously, this is a media sample.
Right.
These are available in 750s?
375.
375s, okay.
It's at the distillery. They came out several days ago. $69.99, so $70 for a 375.
Okay.
Which is kind of the new going thing at Woodford now for that distillery series.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that would translate to 140, right?
For a 750.
For 750. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Ooh, I do like that nose. That's a lot of ripe.
A lot of berry. Yeah.
A little. I don't want to sound too fancy here, Chad, but like bruleed sugars on there.
The bruleed sugars.
Bruleed.
No, it's very jammy. I get the the creme brulee. Very custardy too. Just like it's super like dense vanilla, creamy.
Yeah.
Like that's a great nose. I don't know why Woodford's not done more of a rye product in the past, but
I mean, by the nose, I wouldn't say this is either a rye or a high rye bourbon even, but it does come across to me as like a more well-aged bourbon. I think it's probably the Tawny Port finish in there, but we don't. There's no age statement on this or anything like that. Yeah, okay. All right, well, let's check it out. Before I do this some more, to your health. Oh, that's a good mouthfeel.
Yep. So dense, syrupy.
Very
viscous.
Coating. Yeah.
Ooh. It's got a really nice, really nice, like warmth up front that kind of just like slowly spreads across the palate. Drinks a little warmer than 90.4.
Bordering on some savory notes here.
It is.
It's kind of making the finish is almost kind of making my mouth water. Like, yeah.
It is a little salivating, a little tannic on the back end. There is a savoriness too. It's kind of smoky. A little barbecue-y.
I was gonna say barbecue. Yeah. Barbecue, pulled pork, barbecue chips.
Yep.
Even.
Yeah. It's weird because it does have like this slight peppery, like black pepper, also like a mustard seed, which is kind of weird to say about a port finish. You just expect sweet, but it almost seems like they've aged this in that port barrel for a long time.
Could be.
It doesn't say.
No, I wish they did, but they seem to be a little bit more reserved on the info.
Yeah,
for their
they never want to give too much. I get that. They just want to give you enough, but...
Yeah, that's a fantastic nose. I'm enjoying that. All right, second sip. We've said this before on the channel, and I hope you all can kind of appreciate, or really I hope you can relate to it. There's LE vibes here. There's limited edition vibes.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Okay. Yeah.
This doesn't even taste finished.
It just tastes like a well-aged, excellently blended, married, just blended sometimes. Yeah, Woodford Reserve.
It doesn't have those super, I mean, there are dried fruit notes in there. There's a little bit of raisin, cherry, and that kind of stuff, but it's not like identifying like this is Tawny Port finish. This is, like you said, it's tastes well-aged. Good, like on the back end, you're getting leather and tobacco, good baking spice like nutmeg, a little bit of pepper.
All right, well, we want to hit pause real quick, tell you about our home on the internet. It's whiskyambitions.com. It's where you can get this blue monogram logo t-shirt that Chad's wearing, this bourbon native spirit that Chad's wearing. See how that works? We're both Chads.
Yeah.
The hat that I'm wearing, the Glencairns that we're drinking from. In fact, all of our glassware, including our Copitas and our mini Glens. Oh yeah, completely forgot about that.
Yeah, I keep reaching and it's not there.
It's not there. Yeah. Bottle cut candles and more always coming soon at whiskyambitions.com.
And for as little as $1 a month, you become a Patreon member at patreon.com/itsbourbonnight, where you get first dibs on barrel picks, another round, suggest ideas for episodes, Q&As, and much more.
Including discount codes for the merch.
Yes, and discount codes for the merch.
Yeah. If you told me this is like a 15 to 16-year-old 100 proof Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, I'd be like, cool. Yeah. It is, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's got some dusty vibes on it too.
It does, yeah. Like
it's
a little vintagey.
Yeah.
That's good. You said $69.99?
Yeah.
$70 for 375 is Not nothing, but
I'd pay 140 for a 750.
I would pay 140 for 750. Is exactly what I was thinking.
I'd buy two 375s in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Dang.
So you have to put in perspective of the size of the bottle. Yeah, it sounds crazy to say, well, this is $80, you know, for or $70 for a 375. But then you're like, well, it's only $140 for a 750. Like you said, LE vibes, 100%.
Yeah.
Totally would get this for 140.
I mean, this might be the best thing I tried from Woodford Reserve all year. You know, I don't know.
Could be. We'll have to save it and see.
Yeah, maybe it goes in the best of the year blind contention, because this is rather good.
Yeah.
And we got enough left. We just need 2 ounces. That's definitely there. I've got just a little bit left.
I know, it's hard to say. You know, we're talking about putting in the best of the year already, but I don't want to go back for a second pour.
I know, because it's precious.
Yeah, now
precious liquid.
Now we have to hold on to this. But man, this is great. It is. The nose is
the lower it gets in the glass, a
little more
just like syrup, syrupy goodness, maple, yeah. Well, it's good to the last drop.
That's a different distillery, but it is very good till the end.
Yeah, you know how I said, if you told me this was just regular bourbon, I'd believe it. But if you also told me this was finished, I would also believe it. I mean, it's walking that line where, you know, it's like, yeah, I'll believe that.
It's a perfectly balanced. Usually with finished stuff, you might be able to say it's balanced or complex or but finding that good harmonious line is hard. Yeah. So I could see why maybe they blended in bourbon and rye with the Tawny Port Finished Bourbon, because it seems like whatever was finished was really finished, and they used those bourbon and rye to kind of cut it down a little bit and develop it. But man, is this good.
Yeah, I agree.
It's very good.
I agree. Good job. Well, hey, that's where we better leave it. If you haven't subscribed to us already, you can do so by clicking right up here. There's suggestions of other videos down here. Hope to see you over there in one of those. Thanks, Woodford. Until next time,
drink more bourbon.